Good afternoon, Bitcoiners, hodlers, traders, degenerates. It's Sunday afternoon, Eastern Time, 1654, December 20th. Watching the prices of Bitcoin. Hey, did you guys see the news today? Or not the news, it was on Twitter. Elon Musk and Michael Saylor having a little fun with each other. Two billionaires cracking jokes. I think Elon was basically trolling Bitcoin and telling people to buy Dogecoin. If anyone knows anything about that, that's probably not a safe bet. But it did rise. I think the last I looked at it was up 13%. So he was pumping the Dogecoin today. So anyway, let's look at the charts. We had another all-time high today. Oh, it's getting boring. But then an immediate price rejection. So not as much fun. And I'm changing music today too. Hope you like it. It's Animals as Leaders. Crazy musicians. These guys are insane. Go see them. Support these guys. They deserve it. But you got to get into the odd time signatures and no vocals. That's not for you. I go back to the classical, but I like a lot of music. So anyway, let's look at here's the weekly chart. There we go. Another all-time high. Nothing crazy. Just as we expected. There's our weekly breakout level. Still well above that. Let's check out the daily. Roll this back. Woo! Wish they'd snap to wherever you're at. I'm gonna have to ask them how to do that. All right, so look, came up here to the all-time high. Might have briefly broken it, but it's hard to tell from this chart. But whatever it did so fast. Immediately rejected. Comes right back down to support level. Looks like we support on the 3 exponential moving average here. That seems to hold price in pretty well between the 3 and the 6 when it's ripping. See, the 3 and the 6 tends to hold the price in. So once you get past the 3 and the 6, it might be a sign it's going to get weak. But yeah, we're holding pretty nicely. Let's put our weekly breakout level in here. All right, let's go to the 6-hour chart. I still don't see anything in here worth trading. There was a trade earlier today, but it was short-lived. You could have traded this wedge, but still it was diverged. We see a diverging pattern. So if you guys that don't follow trading or new to trading, whenever you're trying to make all new highs in the MACD, it's another indicator I use. But remember, boys and girls, indicators don't predict the future. They just give you, some confirmation that things are going the way they should. Well, I wouldn't have taken this trade because this is diverged on the 6-hour. I'm on the 6-hour time frame here. Draw this wedge down here. Let's see here. Get the line tool. Take it. All right. It's not going to take my line. It's because I picked the wrong one. Sorry, boys and girls. Could have traded this breakthrough here. This is pretty good. Decent level. It is diverged. It's a higher risk trade, and as you can see, it failed. You could have taken profits up here, but like I said, we're not playing for these little games. When I take a trade, I'm looking for something a little more meat on the bone. But for you scalpers, there's an opportunity for you right there. But let's look here. Immediately rejected. This divergence just wasn't strong enough. But now we have an in-play level. All-time high is now resistance. And let's look at the hourly chart. Look at that. Came right back down to that pattern resistance level here, the trend line. Look at that. Just bounced right off of it. And looks like the 50. So all-time high, all-time briefly broken. If you bought up here, now you're crying and you're milking cookies. But hey, like I said, another billionaire hedge fund investor comes in next week and buys more. This thing will rocket further. So looks like there's some serious FOMO going on in the institutional class. A lot of guys eyeing it. Like I said yesterday, S&P companies are looking into getting some exposure to Bitcoin. How could you not at this point? But, some people say it's a bubble. That's up for debate, but we're looking pretty solid. Nothing to worry about here. If this trend line breaks, then, we might be in a little bit of short-term trouble, but I'm still hodling. I'm looking for a trade, though, so I don't see it yet. So you guys, you stay safe out there in your trading endeavors. Don't overtrade. And if you have any questions, post them in the chat box below. I'll read them. I'll try and answer you. But you guys have a great Sunday, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Once again, this Grant at Bitcoin Journal. You have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.